What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. This is your weekend motivational video for your day and for your weekend. I hope you guys are doing great. Just want to say I am proud of you. You made it. We made it. It's Friday. It's been such a hectic week, you guys. And yesterday I was just in this, I don't know, like mental block mode. I don't know, my body was hurting from the gym and I don't know, yesterday was a weird day. But I'm glad that it's Friday. I'm feeling pretty productive today so far. What do I have going on? Not much other than I'll be out of town this weekend. I'm going to be celebrating my dad's 80th birthday. You guys, if you see it, well, you guys have probably seen my dad in a video. He doesn't look 80. He doesn't look 80. Just the other day I was talking to him and I was just like, we're gonna, go up there and hang out with you for your 80th birthday. And he was just like, I'm turning 80. That's the kind of attitude that we should all have. You are only as old as you feel. And some people are like, oh, I feel my age. Listen, then you got to figure out why you do feel your age. Are you living a healthy lifestyle? Are you happy? Are you positive? Are you stressing? Are you not eating right? Are you not, accomplishing your goals? Like, what is making you feel your age? Because you should not feel your age. You should feel optimistic about life. You should feel happy, stress-free. You should feel motivated, encouraged, inspired. You should feel good about getting up in the morning and getting things done, no matter what the weather looks like. And sometimes, I have this too where I kind of wake up and I'm just like, oh, it's gloomy. I'm just not feeling it type of thing. But discipline to get you through a lot of that stuff. So that's what I've got going on. And I know a lot of you guys saw my video, I think it was 2 weeks ago, when I took you guys cake shopping with me. So tomorrow we are picking up my dad's cake and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. I don't know if I'm going to give you guys a quick snippet or if I'm just going to wait, because I'm planning on vlogging my weekend with my dad's birthday. So we're not having a big party, but we are taking him out to eat. I've got him a cake. My sister's getting him some balloons. His birthday is actually the day before Valentine's Day. It's on Monday. But we're going out there tomorrow. We're spending the whole weekend with him. And of course, it's Super Bowl weekend. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for ads and maybe some surprise trailers, or how Super Bowl is. We get a lot of things that we don't know is coming. So I'm definitely going to keep my eye out on that. But it's going to be fun, just us, the family. And, I'm always glad when me and my sisters are all together at the same place, because my older sister, she's my sister from my dad's side. My younger sister, we both have the same mom and dad. But when all three of us are together, it makes my dad really, really happy. So I'm glad that we're going up there, spending some time with him. Hopefully the weather is nice. It's always a little bit colder in Connecticut, but it's all right because we're still going to have a good time anyway. And we'll probably take him out for breakfast on Monday on his actual birthday and spend time with him. And my mom's probably going to cook him dinner. So it's going to be nice. So it's going to be really, really nice. So I'll try to vlog all of that and bring you guys a little snippet of my weekend on Monday. But if I can, the way I picture this cake, I'm hoping that it comes out the way I see it. Some of you guys may know what I'm talking about with that. Like, how you have a vision in your head and you just hope that whatever you do, whether it's a cake, whether it's clothes, whatever it is, you want it to come out the way you see it in your head. And I'm just hoping that it's that, or it exceeds my expectations. But we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, just a little message for you guys today. Do not let anything discourage you from your path, okay? Don't let anything or anyone take you off track from your goals, your destiny, your dreams, no matter what it is. All right, life will life you, of course. Life will throw you curveballs, lemons, tomatoes. Life will throw everything at you, but your job is to either dodge them, catch them, make something out of it, or throw them back, okay? You are not to be determined by what comes at you. You are not to succumb by the things that come at you in life. We all go through things, even those who we see, and I hate when, we're on social media all the time and we see all these people on social media, and some people kind of look at influencers and things like that and I'm like, man, like, you're so pretty, you're so fit, you're so happy, you're in such a loving relationship, and you see all the pretty things, but you don't know the journey that it took for them to get to what you see. And so you can't sit here and hope that you can have what someone else has, because you don't know what it took for them to get there. And you don't know if you're going to be able to survive what they had to go through to get there. So within your own right, within your own life, make sure that you stay focused and grounded in your own path, in your own journey to your destiny and your goals. So, whether life happens to you today or tomorrow or whenever, just take it as a lesson. I used to be the type of person that and this is when I was going through a lot of anxiety, I used to allow my emotions to take over me so much that I would isolate myself at home, because I didn't want to deal with anybody or anything. Like if one thing went wrong, even if it was at work, forget it. Because work would be the first thing that I do in my day. I go to work in the morning, I leave at 5 o'clock, and I do whatever I do after that. I got to points where life sometimes threw things at me to the point where I would leave work early, go home, take off my clothes, throw on some sweats, and literally be in bed all day, maybe cry, maybe take a Xanax when I used to be on meds for it, maybe drink a glass of wine or two. And text messages would come in from friends, or phone calls would come through, or people would want to hang out. I would ignore everything. I'd be the type of person to watch you call me and I'm looking at your call coming through and I'm ignoring it. And that's not a good place to be. Do not allow yourself to be there, because I allowed myself to let those things steal so much time and joy away from me. And I don't regret it, because it's growing pains. It's things that you learn along the way. You know what I mean? And at that point, I wasn't into holistic health or anything like that. So I was just like, I'm this person who dealt with anxiety on a daily basis, and I didn't know how to deal with it except to isolate myself. And at that point, I wasn't, depressed or anything. It was just anxiety that was taking over me. And so I just didn't want to deal with stuff. If I didn't want to deal with it, I wouldn't. And I would go home and I would be in my own world, have my snacks, make my dinner, watch movies, ignore everything that came through my phone, and just be by myself. Being an adult now and knowing what I know, I use that as a form of solitude when my days get too busy, not a form of running away. You get what I'm saying? Like at that point, I was running away and I was allowing things to get to me. Now, if I do something like that, I use it as solitude. I use it as a mental health break, and I, in my head, treat it the way I know it to be now. I don't deal with anxiety. I'm not on any meds for it. I don't do any of that anymore. Like I'm healed from that. But now when I feel like life is just kind of stressing me out a little bit, or something's not going right with my channel, or if I see maybe things happening in my friends' lives that are kind of stressing me out, like I've learned how to stop paying attention to certain things and stop allowing my emotions to kind of vine their way and intertwine into other things, when I should be really taking care of how I process what's going on, if that makes sense. So, whether it's your relationship, your job, finances, granted, those are very hard things to get through when things get rough. But knowing what the issue is, knowing how to deal with it, is a big plus when it comes to how you handle it. So that's why I'm saying, do not let anything or anyone take you off track of where you're trying to go. Will it shake you up a little bit? Maybe. How much it shakes you up is up to you. All right? And that all goes into how you react to it, because I really do honestly feel like a lot of the times when we stress about things, it's either things that haven't happened yet that we kind of play out in our head and make up. And honestly, that happens to all of us. or we just don't understand what the underlying issue is, and instead we are reacting to how it's making us feel, opposed to trying to figure out, okay, why did that just happen? What happened here? What did they do? What did I do? What could I have done? You know what I mean? Like, and that's all the process of checking yourself, and it's okay to do that. Who else is? You don't want nobody else to check you. Like, I don't know about you, I don't want nobody else checking me. Let me check me. You know, and that takes a real big level of growth to be able to sit there and say, okay, you know what? I think I was wrong. I think I did this the wrong way. Let me revisit this. Let me figure out what I could have done better. Or, you know, if it was something or someone else that did it to you, you know, the way that you respond to that thing, or the way that you move forward from that thing, takes some mental willpower and some understanding and some growth. And so I just want to encourage you that if you find yourself in a situation like that, kind of sit with yourself for a few minutes, analyze the situation, but don't analyze it to the point where you overthink or you overfeel. Like, look at the situation for what it is. Try to take yourself outside the box. Look at it and say, okay, well, what happened here? And is this something that I need to deal with right now? Is it worth my time? Is it worth my emotion? Is it worth my mental health? If the answer is no, then you know what? Put that little sucker in a box, push it over to the side, and keep it moving. All right, that is my encouragement, inspiration, and motivation for you guys for today and your weekend, and for any day of the week if you choose to do so. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will bring you guys some vlog. I'm still playing God of War Ragnarok, which I'm absolutely loving. I'm going to try to play both games today, both that and Dead Space, because I'm not going to be here over the weekend and I don't take my gaming system with me, so I want to get some good gameplay in today for you guys, and a few other videos for today and your weekend. So leave your comments down below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys are up to this weekend, and if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!